Welcome back to the channel, guys.
What's going on, everybody?
Episode 10 of Avatar.
Nice. Really getting in deep.
Officially halfway through.
Yes, sir.
Well, once we finish this.
Yeah.
But last one was just Aang learning earthbending, attempting to, and then finally getting it at the end.
Yeah, that was really cool.
Attitude.
Yeah, Toph learned a little bit from Katara about but like she said, the earth element is like a tough rock. Like earth is tough. Like so
you have to
can't have a soft attitude,
which Aang does. So
right.
He has to like figure it out.
Yeah, she was real tough.
Which is
but
great.
Aang was being kind of like a little baby, I feel. But that's just
yeah, of course,
his
12.
nature.
And he's
yeah,
12.
but I feel like Toph's like the same age.
But she's also blind, so like she had.
That's true. Yeah, she grew up quick.
And she was born basically with that like natural ability to have that attitude.
I think so
to be
too,
an earthbender.
yeah.
And then Zuko was great with all
Iroh.
the shit him and Iroh
Yeah,
were doing.
learning the lightning. Yeah, I forgot. I made a mistake. I was like talking at the end, but Iroh, when they was on the boat, he redirected like a actual lightning bolt. So I was.
But my favorite part was him trying to teach him like you have to learn something from each element.
Oh yeah.
To really become a master of fire.
Well, just yeah.
To know how to do some of these techniques. Which is how Iroh.
Yeah, that's where he made up the
one.
one
He figured it out.
with what is it, from a water tribe member, right? It's like water moves.
Yeah, he was teaching him the way how it had to be like
Yeah.
smooth and precise and
Yeah, that was cool.
flowing.
What happened at the end? Didn't Zuko leave for some reason?
Yeah, he got mad at him because he thought Iroh was gonna shoot the lightning at him.
Oh, that's right. Then he left and went on his own to the mountain.
Yeah, and nothing happened. So.
Yeah. But I feel like he's on the right path. Like, you know what I mean? He's going to turn around.
I knew it wasn't going to be one episode where he was just going to be like, okay, it all clicks now. You know?
No, yeah, he's a little hard-headed.
Well, plus, because, that was my favorite part about the last episode was the fact that their scenes were jumping back and forth between Aang learning earthbending and Zuko trying to master some of these moves.
And that was cool to find out, like, that they're opposites. And that's why Aang was having such a tough time. Remember?
Yeah,
Earth,
exactly.
Air, and then fire and water.
Well, just the attitude you need to have to do them.
Right, complete
opposites. Like, Aang needed to be more like Zuko, and Zuko needed to be more like Aang. More or less.
Yeah.
You know?
A little tougher, and Zuko needed to let go.
Correct. Which that was another thing Iroh said to him, was that flat out told me, you got to let go of
all this anger and stuff. Yeah.
Mainly around your father.
Right. Just, he's a bad guy. Like, you know what I mean? Like, stop trying to win him over. Your sister, too.
That was hilarious when Iroh was like, let me guess, or Zuko was like, you want to save this? Well, he said something like that. And he's like, no, she's beyond saving. She needs to be put down.
Yeah. Iroh gets it, man.
He does.
I don't know. I'm happy to see that they're, like, working together. You know, Zuko needs him. Mm-hmm. Well, it's like Toph said, and Iroh needs Zuko.
Yep.
It's cool.
Because he's basically replicating him having a son.
Yeah. It's cool.
But, like, kind of is his son now, more or less.
Not even more or less. Pretty much it is. He's
Yeah.
been with him for... How long has Zuko been out now? Like a year or two?
I think it's been more like 3, I want to say. 2 or 3.
So
Somebody wrote it in the comments.
Yeah,
I forget.
so they've been together. And they're closer. He's like... Iroh has parts of Zuko's mom, like...
Very similar
You know what I mean?
personalities.
So that's why, like, Zuko and him get along so well. Like, in King, like... I don't know.
No, it makes sense.
Yeah, that's why they're a good team.
Because he was brought up, Zuko, more by his mom, obviously. So he has that personality in him.
And you've seen it, even with the little kid from the Earth Kingdom, and like, even when he was like hungry and stuff. Remember, he went to go pull a sword out. He was gonna attack the Till, but like the woman was pregnant, so he didn't do it. Like he has good tendencies.
Yep, he does. But that's the whole point, though, is that Iroh's almost the exact same way.
Right.
And it's just the fact that, like you just said, he has that side in him. It's just a matter of not being stubborn and about your father and all this stuff.
Right. He's got to work through some stuff. He'll get it.
I think he will.
Let's get into it.
Yes. If you guys want to watch the next episode early, go check out our Patreon. We have that there as well as full length. Library.
Probably pretty cool library.
I would imagine so.
Yeah. I'm
So
putting an
stupid.
orchestra together.
Orchestra, huh?
I'm learning the elements as fast as I can. I practice hard every day with Toph and Katara. I've been training my arrow off.
I was wondering what he's up to say. I was like, is he about to say?
Should we just head west until we reach the Fire Lord's house? Knock, knock. Hello, Fire Lord? Anybody home? I don't think so.
Sokka's always right by like rushing them. But I also get their from their point of view. Like Aang's 12, he needs to be a kid every now and then.
It's one of nature's wonders.
Oh boy.
Must have changed ownership since I was here.
Most accurate way to do it.
An air nomad, right in front of me. Professor Zay, head of anthropology at Ba Sing Se University.
Oh.
Tell me,
What, no Fire Nation? Doesn't anybody have a good map of that place?
You've made a lot of trips into the desert.
all in vain, I'm afraid. I've found
old wacky
lost
professor.
civilizations all over the Earth Kingdom.
Then it's settled. Aang, I do believe it's my turn.
I was just gonna say that's his
Spend my
turn.
vacation at the library.
I'm afraid that desert's impossible to cross.
Professor, would you like to see our sky
I was
bison?
gonna say, Appa could just
Sky
fly
bison?
over.
Oh yeah.
You actually have one?
It's pretty cool. Very Star Wars-y in the desert here. Again.
And you love comparing the two.
A lot of similarities, yeah.
There it is! That's what it will sound like when one of you spots it.
Forget it. It's obviously not what we're looking for.
Can you
The
crawl
building
through
in
it?
this drawing is
Just blow the
enormous.
sand away.
Or that. Or I'm sure Toph can just lift it and move it.
They're in the right place.
Oh yeah.
This is the library.
Yep.
Look,
That's all that's standing out.
it's completely buried.
I wonder what Earthbenders can do like Toph can do with the sand. That'd be interesting to see. Because it would make sense for Aang with the air to do it, but
The inside seems to be completely intact.
you just climb through.
And it's huge.
That fox thing, he went in through a window.
Last time she was there, she insulted
What's
him.
up?
The spirit spared no expense in designing this place. Look at those beautiful buttresses.
Nothing.
What the hell? That creeped the hell out of me. Giant walking owl.
You should leave the way you came. Unless you want to become a stuffed head of anthropology. Humans only bother learning things to get the edge on other humans. Like that
true.
Airbender who came to this place
Yeah.
a few years ago, looking to destroy his enemy.
Knowledge for knowledge's sake?
If you're going to lie to an all-knowing spirit being,
Yeah, really.
you should at least put some effort into it.
Please accept this tome as a donation to your library.
First edition. Very nice.
This thing is crazy.
It's a special knot. That counts as knowledge.
You're not very bright, are you?
What a dick.
Enjoy the library.
He took it though.
I know. I don't think he really cared. He's just like, yeah, just give me anything.
But the sand is so loose and shifty, it makes everything look fuzzy.
I didn't think of that.
Not that there's anything wrong with fuzzy.
You think though
Now
now
they're
that the
getting
fact that
along
she
well.
the fact that she mentioned that makes me feel like now someone's gonna show up and
Can
she's not gonna
sneak
hear
up on him.
She's not gonna hear him coming or feel him coming.
Yeah.
Hey, Sokka, where are you going?
I want to know what happened to the Fire Nation on their darkest day. This could be promising.
I also want to know what happened on their darkest day.
Firebenders.
They destroyed everything having to do with the Fire Nation.
That's so unfair!
Yeah.
Just when I think I'm one step ahead of the Fire Nation, it turns out they beat us here a long time ago.
A smug look.
Maybe these dials represent dates and times. Sokka, try entering that date from that parchment you took.
It's hard.
I think when they put the date there, it'll show them. whatever they want to know
Yeah.
on the thing.
Wow, I gotta hand it to you, Sokka. You picked the best mini vacation for sure.
The sun is behind the moon. It's a solar eclipse. It's literally the darkest day in Fire Nation history.
That makes sense. I mean, think of what the lunar eclipse at the North Pole did to the waterbenders. This is huge.
Never even thought of that.
Countless others before you have come here, seeking weapons or weaknesses or battle strategies.
We had no choice.
I understand both sides of this argument.
Yep.
I'm afraid I can't allow that. You already know too much.
What the hell? This thing is terrifying. Yeah, I feel like normally she'd be able to hear it, you know?
Told you, I
Or
don't want to
feel it.
snuggle.
Jesus. I was gonna say, might want to get him out of there. Guy means business. Nice.
Don't be stupid. We'll find out later.
No, we won't. If we leave this place, we'll never get
He's
the
not wrong,
information.
as dangerous as it is.
Come with me to the planetarium. I need cover.
Damn it, I'll pick it back there.
Nobody else is coming.
I knew that was gonna happen.
The sand people.
We just need to check every day before Sozun's comet arrives. Because after that, well, try not to think about that. The solar eclipse. It's just a few months away. Got it. Now let's get to Ba Sing Se.
No, this isn't gonna go well. Getting out of here. How dare you? Damn it. Pieces of garbage.
I'm sorry, Appa.
Damn it. It's a tough call.
Yeah, what do you do?
It's like Jurassic Park with the raptors. This guy turned into a horror movie film
Yeah.
real quick. That knock him out.
Sokka style. Learn it.
Knocked him out with a book.
I could spend an eternity in here.
Just go.
I didn't even think of that. Why don't you just fly out?
Yeah, I didn't know why they didn't fly in.
I guess it's not easy for him to do this, you know. And he's not going to be happy.
They're getting him back.
Oh, yeah, of course, but...
Where's Appa?
Don't end.
You know it's gonna.
Rat bastards. Rat bastards. I kind of had a feeling that they would... And like, all right, so next episode it's going to be a plan to get Appa back.
Yeah, they're definitely gonna
Obviously.
get him back. But now they're trapped in the middle of the desert.
I didn't
Like
think
you
of
can't fly everybody out of there.
that. Yeah.
I don't know how. I guess because with the sand, that's how. What do they strap him all the way down?
Yeah, I feel like
I
there's
feel
gotta...
like he could just break out of it.
Well, that's what I initially was thinking, but I was about to say, like, obviously I'm sure they left a track in the sand, so I'm sure they can follow, but still, look how slow they're going to be moving compared to them, you know?
Yeah.
Huh.
I don't know. That whole episode was interesting.
It's like, not a lot happened, but it did at the same time.
Yeah.
Like, because they went for like a few minutes at the very beginning, then to them they got to the library pretty quick, and then there was just that the whole time.
Right, in the library. The library is cool as hell, though.
Yeah, I mean, that professor clearly wants to stay,
Well, it contains, like,
but it's like useless at that
unbelievable
point.
knowledge.
Because I guess he just wants it.
That's
for,
what he's doing.
Just for like
That's
almost
what-
like a selfish reason. Like he just wants it for
wants
himself to know.
Yeah, be knowledgeable. That's what the spirit wants too. That's why he made it.
Yeah,
It's just for knowledge.
which would make sense because that makes him more of an evil villain.
It's not. He's not like an evil villain.
Well, I
he just
understood.
wants to like.
No, I know, but I understood his point. But then he's just trying to fucking murder them. You know?
He told him he didn't want him to go through it because he knew what they wanted and they lied to him.
Yeah, I think he went a little overboard. Could have just asked him to leave.
That doesn't send the
killing
message.
them.
Sokka was stealing all these books, scrolls.
Well, that's true, yeah. I forgot about that part. But Sokka is right. I think they made the smart decision.
No, he
That's a
definitely
huge
needs to
advantage.
go. That is a great advantage.
Which, it's funny, because the eclipse didn't cross my mind once. And
Not even for a
But now that I
second.
know, I'm like, oh, obviously, like, why wouldn't I think
Yeah.
that?
Yeah.
Like, I would assume that. So what's going to be interesting now too is, I'm assuming they'll somehow catch up and get Appa, but like, Toph's not good clearly on sand.
Yeah.
Like, she can only do so much.
Well, she might have been good. She couldn't see them, so she did. I guess she could control it. I'm pretty sure. She just can't.
She can't feel anything.
She just doesn't really know
everything's
exactly where
fuzzy.
people are.
Yeah, that's a huge disadvantage for her.
Yeah.
'Cause that's all she's really got. Is
But if she
feeling.
didn't have to hold that building, she probably could have just like
Oh yeah, I'm sure.
blasted it, you know what I mean, all over without seeing.
Yeah. Well, no, because I think the whole point was that she was throwing, like, whatever she was hardening underneath her, she was tossing those at them, but they all missed. Because I think she couldn't feel where they were.
Right, she didn't know. Yeah, right, she can't aim. That's what I mean. She probably could have created something big enough to just, like a tornado, like they were doing to, like, move the sail.
Yeah, that's interesting the way that those guys, like, they are earthbenders, but they're like...
Yeah, he called them sandbenders.
Yeah, which is kind of like what the spirit was saying or the knowledge guy, Owl, was saying to Katara. Like, I've studied even your southern style,
and the
northern
swamp.
style, and the swamp. So it's like, and that's kind of, it seems to be with all of the bending styles. Like, they all have their own, like, where depending on where you are geographically. So, like,
I don't know, it was cool. It was, like, a really interesting...
well, yeah, because now I would guess they're not gonna be gone from Appa for more than an episode.
Oh, no, they're getting them. I mean, I would imagine. Unless they can, like...
And it could be,
unless they can, like, make huge holes and, like, bury themselves.
maybe it's gonna be one of those things where Aang can fly him, but he's just gonna be exhausted doing it, you know? We also don't know how far they actually went in. It seemed like it was a while, but when they were on Appa at the beginning.
Oh, yeah, it was a long time.
Because
much further than
the
the guy can
Sandbenders
walk.
were like... That's why I said in the episode that it reminded me of Star Wars, because they were like...
On, like, those boats.
Yeah.
Sand boats.
Yeah. Like, and anytime they're in the sand, they just had, like, almost like hovers.
Yeah.
But that's what it reminded me of, and they were, like, using the sand to glide along it.
Yeah, they were cool. I don't know. I liked it.
I just realized we also had no Zuko and Iroh again.
Yeah.
They always sneak one of those in there. We're like, wait a minute. Mm-hmm. There was something missing in that episode.
But it was like there was a lot going on, so like you didn't even really.
Well, I
didn't notice.
Every time that's happened, I feel like we always notice after the episode. We're like,
Yeah.
oh, wait a minute. Like we forgot to talk about it. Like it wasn't like mid-episode where we're like, oh, no Zuko and Iroh, huh? Like it's afterwards. We're like, oh yeah, it was such a good episode. We didn't even notice.
Yeah. Yeah, because there was nobody else. It was just them. Like,
Yeah.
no Azula, no May, no Ty Lee.
Now, they also did say they have to get that news about the eclipse to Ba Sing Se.
Yeah.
So I'm assuming, which was kind of I think what we guessed, was that once they get Appa back now, then they're going to go to Ba Sing Se, obviously.
Yeah, that's where they're headed.
Yeah. So that will be. I would assume that they'll be there. Whatever goes down at the end of the season, they'll be there for probably an episode or two at least. I would imagine.
Oh, at least. We're only on episode 11.
No, I know.
I think they're going to get there in the next couple.
Well, that's what I'm saying.
Although I thought that in season 1 too, and they
That's what
really
I'm
got
saying.
me.
Because like, say they get Appa back next episode, then after that, they could make another pit stop on their way to Ba Sing Se. You know.
Yeah. He may change his mind and Toph gets a vacation.
Right. Exactly. Yeah. She hasn't had her turn yet. Especially if she does something big, which I think she will to help get Appa back because she kind of feels
she's
guilty.
real upset about it.
Yeah, she feels guilty that she didn't help him. But which, like I said during the episode, it's like,
You got to make the choice.
yeah,
One Appa or three friends and another guy.
it's also interesting that they went there just to take Appa. It seemed like that was what they were planning. The Sandbenders were going out there for.
Well, you saw him like leering at him outside where that glacier was supposed to be, or whatever.
Oh,
it
that's
was.
right. Yeah, I forgot about that. Yeah, that makes even more sense now.
So they must want him.
Well, yeah, because he's probably like
Well, he's the
selling
only one.
too. Yeah, exactly.
Right.
It's like catching a mystical creature, basically.
Pretty much. And
He kind
him.
of is, yeah.
Yeah, they're both mystical creatures. They're the only two that exist on the
Yeah.
planet,
Exactly.
as far as we know.
I'm surprised. I wonder if we'll see that professor like pop up again somehow. Like somehow he escapes.
I hope
Yeah.
so. I hope that. I mean, he has the same mentality as that spirit, so.
Oh, yeah, well, he's also got to survive down there.
I know.
With that spirit. I don't know how long he could possibly last.
Yeah,
Is
he
there
might
food
even
down
be
there,
buried.
you know?
Like he might even already be dead.
Maybe that was the whole point
Buried
of
in
it. Like,
sand.
all right, it was nice knowing you. Like real quick.
I guess.
You know?
I don't know. I liked it.
Yeah, it was a good one. Anyway, guys, make sure to like this video, subscribe to the channel. See you next time.
See you later.